Transport networks in the southeast have been thrown into chaos due to the global IT outage as the big summer getaway began today. Southern train services warned of short-notice cancellations and delays, whilst queues formed at Gatwick Airport as passengers struggled to check in. James Lewis reports.
It's a global IT outage that's caused chaos. Gatwick Airport is feeling the brunt, tech is down and customers are frustrated.
We've been in the check-in queue for 5.5 hours. Since 6, so 5.5 hours. We've been told that we might be able to take off a bit later, so we've kept our queue. We're in front of the queue. I'm at the check-in desk right now, and there's hundreds of people behind me also sat on their cases waiting to know, are we flying, are we not?
This morning, passengers found themselves unable to get through electronic barriers because barcodes weren't working. Instead, they had to be checked manually. The knock-on effect? Queues and more queues.
We are on Gatwick Airport since 6 o'clock in the morning. Our flight is supposed to be 10, but we didn't get any update what's going on really. The people are everywhere, laying on the floor.
Delays have been so bad, travellers have seen planes depart without them. The advice remains, check with your airline though and bring only hand baggage if you can. But if your flight is cancelled,
you are entitled to be flown to your destination as soon as possible on any airline that's available. So, for example, we've got a Virgin Atlantic cancellation to New York. They would have to find you a seat either on one of their flights or on a British Airways or Delta, American or whatever to New York. Furthermore, if you do have to stay overnight, the airline has to provide hotels and meals for you. You're not going to get any cash compensation because this is clearly out of their hands.
Elsewhere in the southeast, train services were impacted. Southern, Thameslink and Gatwick Express all warned of possible delays and cancellations. At the docks, check-ins had to be processed manually in Dover, but Newhaven appeared unaffected, just like the Channel Tunnel and the roads. But those passing through the Dartford crossing were unable to make payments online as normal. And on the buses, some passenger information boards weren't in normal working order across East Sussex. So with the summer holidays just getting started, it's been a miserable start to the getaway so far.